So I want to welcome you guys to a beautiful afternoon here in western Oklahoma. And I wanted to take this opportunity today to give you guys an update on our fishing pond and our water well, and kind of show you what we got going on, and then some future plans that we have for down here. So last summer we had this water well drilled when we kind of realized that we were going to lose the pond due to the ongoing drought. And we were blessed to actually hit some water. Now it's just taking a chance to pick a spot and drill a hole and hope you hit water. And fortunately, we were able to get about 4 gallons a minute out of this well. But unfortunately, we are still in a pretty severe drought here, and this 4 gallons a minute is not actually raising the water level of the pond very much. Even though it did keep it from going completely dry, this is not a sustainable option for our pond, and it's not a sustainable option for us to start raising our own fish for our own food security that we're looking for. So the plan is right now is to dig a smaller pond that's right up the hill from this one, and be able to actually pump this well water into a smaller pond that we know that we can keep full year round regardless of the weather conditions and the drought conditions, and raise a few fish for our family. Now the aquaponics system is going to be stocked this year with catfish, and we're going to get those fish in that are about 6 to 8 inches long. And when they get big enough to where we have to actually remove some of the fish due to the limitations of the system, we need a place to kind of bring those fish to and know that we're going to be able to raise them up to size and actually be able to harvest those fish for our family. So like I said, this is not going to be an option. We don't have any control over the amount of rainfall or anything, obviously. So we're just afraid that if we put a bunch of fish in here, that we're going to actually lose them to a drought. This will be the third time that we've had to restock this pond, and we're kind of learning from our mistakes and trying to figure out the best way to use our resources. And this water is a huge blessing to us, and we want to be able to utilize it in the best possible way. So what we're going to actually do is dig a pond that's up the hill from the large pond that we can actually keep full year round using this groundwater, and then be able to transfer the fish from the aquaponics system to that smaller pond in order to go ahead and raise them up to size so that we can harvest them for our family. And then have that pond actually drain into the big pond when it overflows. So I don't have any idea right now of how big the pond's going to be. I do know that I want it to be as deep as possible. So the surface area may be rather small, but we're going to dig the pond really deep. That's just to make sure that we can keep the water cool enough for the fish in the summertime, and hopefully we won't have any problems with oxygen levels or anything like that. So here's the water well up here that we had drilled last summer. Just ran by solar power, so it only runs when the sun's shining. And we've got to have a spot here where the pasture actually drains into the large pond, and that's where we're going to drain the small pond to. We're just going to use like some 4-inch PVC line that we're going to dig a trench and bury, and actually hopefully pump any excess water from the small pond down into the large pond, and be able to have have more control over the water level, so we can make sure that our fish are going to survive and grow up to size that's big enough for us to harvest. So it's going to be several months away. Like I said, we're just in the early stages of talking about it. It's going to be quite a while before those fingerling catfish are big enough to actually move to the pond anyway. So it's going to be a while before we get that done. But I thought I'd give you guys an update on where we're at with the pond. Thank you guys for watching the video. We'll see you next time.